Slide say, did you say slide? Okay, yes. We're improvising.
Wow, thank you so much for the amazing introduction, Regeline. I appreciate you. It's such an honor to be here with all of you today. It's such an honor to serve alongside all of you beautiful souls and to be the Florida chapter leader for World Woman Conference and Awards. I'm Dr. Gigi Sabbat, as Regeline mentioned. I'm a motivational keynote speaker. I'm also the CEO and founder of Life Service Center of America. I'm a lawyer, and I'm also an author of the best-selling books, Walk With Me and God First, endorsed by Les Brown. I also released a crime book, The Miracle Through the Storm, The Infinite Power of Faith. And today, I'll be talking to you all about servant leadership. Now, at this time, I would like you all to stand up before we get started here. And when I count to three, everyone, if you can stand up, I want to see how everyone stand up, please. And when I count to three, I want you all to say with me, I will not give up on my dreams. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. I will not give up on my dreams. Okay, one more time. I will not give up on my dreams. Thank you. Very powerful. Crystal, next slide, please. Now, leadership. And we talk about servant leadership. Leadership is so important. And so there's a leader in each and every one of you. And so in leadership, it's your ability to remove yourself and take yourself out of it and serve. So important. How are you showing up? And it's so important to meet people where they are. Now, I'd love to hear from you all. What does servant leadership mean to you? I would love 2 volunteers. Servant leadership, what does it mean to you? Yvonne, what does servant leadership mean to you? Yes. Yes. Thank you. And then someone had their hand up back there?
Yeah, Laura. Well,
Laura.
comes for the word to serve. So to serve is to begin doing whatever you need. As a leader, you need to be employee first or to work on other things. So serving others, helping others is a meaningful for the life. It's a meaningful life.
That's right. Servant leadership, so important. Now, all my life, I love to help others. I love to serve, meet people where they are. Essentially, a few years ago, I almost lost my life, death by strangulation in a domestic violence relationship. And after everything that happened, I stepped into God's purpose for my life. I launched a podcast, the books, and the company Life Service Center of America. And so this is what I tell people all the time. Now I'm serving people on this new spiritual platform God has given me. And again, it's so important to meet people where they are. And it's not just domestic violence. Then I got sexually assaulted again as an adult. Mind you, I was already sexually assaulted at 8 years old. And so if you're listening to this message today, I want to remind you that you will get through your challenges. Do not give up. Keep going no matter what. And to keep the faith. You got this. And so going back to servant leadership, it's such an honor to serve. My word of the year every single year is serve. And so, again, servant leadership, so important. And I want to hear from you all again. I want two volunteers to tell me, what is your word of the year? Your word of the year?
Wholeness.
Wholeness, I love it. And one more volunteer. Dr. Amber Lyons.
Renewed hope.
Renewed hope, I love it. Thank you so much. So important. And how are you showing up in habits? Your daily habits truly matter. You want change? Pay attention to what you're doing on a daily basis. Because what's going to happen if you're constantly doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result, it's not going to happen. Yes, I see someone shaking their head. Exactly, it's not going to happen. And so, pay attention. Sit down, reflect, and change it. You can change anything. Mindset truly matters. And that takes me to a resilient mindset. A resilient mindset truly matters. It's so important to shift your mindset from a negative mindset to a positive mindset and maintain a resilient mindset. Now, earlier I mentioned to you the challenges that I've been through, domestic violence, sexual assault. And that takes me now to the fitness component, the fitness journey. A lot of people say, wow, you're fit. You look great. You look healthy. Yes. And I would love to show a picture. Crystal, can you go to the next slide, please? Okay. You can go to the next slide. Next slide. Okay, here it is. So we talk about injury and marathons, right? This is the fitness journey that I found myself on. But here's the reality. I had to face the trauma first and foremost. I could have worked out every single day, but without facing the trauma, the woman you see before you today would not exist, because I had to face the trauma. It had to be done. It had to be done. And so going back to what I mentioned earlier, the sexual assault, so important to face the trauma. As difficult as it may be, if you're listening to this message today, face it. You got this. I believe in you. Now, I also had a knee injury. So not only was there the trauma, but then I had the knee injury as well. And so I found myself with a brace on my leg, as you can see here from the picture, this big brace. And I literally was on the couch. There was no working out. No working out for months. And I met with a personal trainer, beautiful soul, Coach Chelsea Denlinger. I wrote a blog about it, and here it is. Literally, she met me where I was, and through her training, I've been able to successfully complete a 5K, 10K, half marathon, full marathon, and now training for my first triathlon.
Yes.
God is good. All the glory to Him. And so the triathlon will take place October 11th to 2026 in St. Augustine, and it's swim, bike, run. And mindset, going back to what we mentioned earlier, is so important. Maintain a resilient mindset and keep going no matter what. You got this. How you talk to yourself truly matters. If you're already going into something, if it's something fitness, we talked about Ironman, a few of you in this room, you and I spoke about Ironman, right? How are you going into it? You're going to do an Ironman, but if you're telling yourself you can't do it, you will not complete it. You will not complete it. Just like an exam. If you're going to take an exam, make sure you study. Study hard. You got this. Can you go to the next slide, please, Crystal? And so the fitness journey continued. As you can see here, I then went on to do a 21-day fitness challenge, led by my friend Misty Ritchie in Palm Coast, Florida, my hometown. And so you can see here before and after. This was June 2nd, 2025, and this was June 22nd, 2025. Can anyone tell me the difference that you're seeing in these pictures?
Looks like you lost some weight.
Okay. Yes, that is a fact.
It
Thank
wasn't
you.
bad before now.
Thank you, Dr. Lyons. Yes.
Well, all muscle up.
Yes, muscle up. Yes. Thank you. Next slide, Crystal. And that takes me to nutrition. So important. So yes, you can work out, but how you're eating matters as well. What are you consuming on a daily basis? My water intake increased tremendously when I went on this fitness journey. So important. And what you're eating as well. I realized I shifted so many of my eating habits. So things that we thought were good were not good. And we were able to determine that through my trainer. Her and I worked day in and day out. And as a result, I was able to shift the eating habits. Things such as fruit snacks, for example. You would think they're healthy, right? Fruit snacks. But the reality is, you can have maybe a protein bar, a healthier option. And that's what I did. So if you're listening to this message, remember, nutrition truly matters. Nutrition is key. Next slide, please. And that takes me to rest. Rest is so important. And I'll be honest, rest was a challenge for me. And I used to get 4 hours of sleep when I was in school. And I met this trainer, and we were able to shift from 4 hours to 8 hours. And it has transformed my life tremendously. So the pictures you saw earlier, those results, rest had a huge role in it as well. So 8 hours of rest. I make sure to get 8 hours of rest daily. Next slide, please, Crystal. Nope, you're good. Okay, and so to wrap us up, I want to talk about faith. Faith is so important. And one of my favorite verses is Joshua 1:9. It states, "Haven't I commanded you to be strong and courageous? Do not be afraid or discouraged, for your Lord your God is with you wherever you go." Oftentimes, folks may go through a challenge and they may feel as though they are alone. The reality is you're not alone. God is with you wherever you go. If you're facing a challenge today, or you faced a challenge, and you may want to give up, I encourage you today, do not give up. Keep the faith and keep going no matter what. God's with you. You got this. And remember, faith over fear. We talk a lot about faith. Faith over fear. If you want to do something, maybe it's go live. I hear that a lot. I want to go live on social media, but there's this fear. Do it. Do it afraid. Do it afraid. You can do this. I believe in you so much. And if there's a goal that you're looking to achieve, I encourage you to circle back to it today and do it. If you've put a goal off to the side, circle back to it. You got this. Thank you all so much. God bless.
Yay.
Yes. And now I'll pass over the microphone back to Ragna, Sanika's beautiful soul.
So we were thinking